Good afternoon, folks. Welcome along to another stream. Nice to have you in the chat. Yes, so, as the thumbnail suggests, we are not persevering with the FT1 anymore, or any other car. We're going to go meta, we're going to use the Porsche, and there can be no excuses. If we're rubbish, we're rubbish. If we are competitive, then it's because we're in the right car, so that'll be it. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Nice to see so many people in the chat, nice and early. True is in, he got in before. Says he'll probably be back a little bit later. Tonic is in as well, possibly in the race. Hugo, no excuses as always. I'm sure he'll come up with some kind of excuse every time it goes wrong. Henry's in as well to criticise the lack of apexes. Michael as well. I think Womble's getting his Womble bladder sorted out. Never. I'm too old for that now. It's only going to get worse, Henry. It's only going to get worse. To be fair, I will put in my first excuse for the first race. I've done 2 laps of practice and I spun on the second one, so that's my excuse. That's my excuse for the first race. Hopefully everything's okay with the stream. The stream preview's not working on YouTube for some reason. It seems to be a fairly regular problem at the moment, for me anyway. So I can't see what you're seeing. I can only I can see a black screen, but I had a wee look on my phone. It did look like everything was working as it should. Yeah, welcome back, True. Nice to see you. So we've got B-Racer behind us in the F-Type. Let's make sure we're on the right tyres. We're up in P10 with our awesome qualifying time. Excuse counter 1. Listen, it comes with the territory, doesn't it? It comes with the territory. What driver doesn't have an excuse list as long as their arm? Right, so the lobbies are not particularly strong. There's obviously some very fast drivers. We've got Damien at the front, we've got B-Racer at the back as well. So there's a couple of very, very fast drivers in. Yeah, that's Gallo, Hugo, that's Gallo. He's been doing quite a lot of dailies just recently. He's been doing a few. So the aim here, at some point, maybe not this race, but as the stream progresses, I want to start doing 54s in the race on mediums. That should be achievable in the Porsche for me. Certainly lots of low 55s, but yeah, it'd be nice to get into the 54s with a few laps. We'll see how we go on. That would be nice, thank you. Cut right across in front of me there. I mean, he probably had the right to, but he made Matt's situation pretty awkward for me. Nice. Now I've not done the 1.9 yet on the Porsche. I don't know if it's a good idea to try it on the first race here, but there is an opportunity for a good undercut, so Let's give it a go. Let's try it. We're gonna have to try it at some point, aren't we? Hey, got Lambo drift. Hey, how you doing, got Max? Nice to see you. He's Gallo, the guy who raged quit Gran Turismo then came back. Yes, empty Toyota on the dash. I know, it's a bit weird looking, isn't it? True, it's a bit weird looking. Oh, he's done me. Oh, he's well letting him go, really, let's be honest. Go, 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 go. To be honest, in a Jag, he's going to be faster than me in a Jaguar in the Porsche anyway, isn't he? I was nervous coming out the pits as I didn't know how the Porsche was going to react coming into turn 1 at such a tight angle. Weird understeer there. I just want to try this strategy, Hugo. I just want to see. See, I'm quite good at looking after front tyres, not so much rear tyres. And this car obviously burns through the rear tyres a bit more, so we'll see how we go on with it. Hey, do not. Never giving me that. Jeez, oh. It does like a bit of understeer, this Porsche though, I'll say that much for it. So likes a wee bit of understeer. Keys, how you doing? Nice to see you, mate. You know what? Gallo's no hanging about in that Jaguar, is he? About best coming out that corner third gear to look after the tyres, I reckon. It's not a good chicane, to be fair. Fast on the FT1. I won't do my rear tyres any good, that's for sure. The Porsche is dodgy in that corner though. You can just see the pedal. I mean, you can just, the Porsche is just so quick. Cooking with Scottish morning. Oh, stop sliding the rear. In third gear as well then. That's quite nice in third gear. Going to be under threat from the driver behind soon. How you doing, David? Nice to see you in the stream. Well, we've got 4 laps after that. I think the tyres will be fine. There we go. 55.2 on the 5th lap and saving tyres at the same time. This car just OP. Hopefully there's a few people to pit up ahead. I think we're going to be better off in P10, to be fair. It's meta car day, yes. It's defend into turn 1 time. This guy's going fast. Might let him have it actually. Of course he's going to do it the super slow way. We're going to let's see if he can go and play with the Polish driver. They can spin off together and I'll take 2 positions off them. I don't know how much time I lost there to that driver though, because I broke early into turn 1 to let him take it, and he just sort of dilly-dallied on the apex with me. Probably cost me 6-7 attempts I didn't need to lose, which might be important when it comes to the pit stop up here. You doing there, Woody boy as well? Welcome along. Don't know who this is, they're at the back, so they must be pretty fast. So I should. I've not done a good job here, I don't think. Not done a good job here. I should be up where the Polish driver is. Definitely struggling for pace now. How you doing, Jay? Nice to see you. I've not even tried race B yet, let alone try the Alpha. Whoa! This car's a bit dodgy on the rear once the tyres go. A bit disappointed to only have 10th place. Thought we drove a little bit better than that. Yeah, maybe 2 will be better. The car's alright, just it is drivable. But, yeah. Disappointed with that. Disappointed. So what Group 4 is fastest in the straight line? It's the Bugatti Veyron's the fastest car in a straight line in Group 4. By a margin. By a margin. Hey. Food for thought. The Jaguar is alright, to be fair, Hugo. The Jaguar's alright, and then put it in the hands of somebody like B-Racer. And yeah, they'll do pretty decent in it. But the Jaguar's not too bad, to be fair. See, I think it was just the small margins, because we only just came out behind the Polish driver, and I think we then got kind of not like stuck behind them, but we were quite close behind them for about 3 laps, and that started sliding the car a little bit about, you know, which meant we just kind of then we dropped into the clutches of the French driver. Had we just got out in front of the Polish driver, I think we'd have been in much better shape for this one. So it was literally just a couple of attempts to get out ahead of him, and I think we could maybe, you know. So I've maybe got that P7, but yeah, I think just ended up behind him. We slid the car about a little bit too much and kind of started to lose the tyres. Just that's the way it goes, though. I never said the Veyron will be the fastest car around the track. I just said it'll be the fastest car down the straight. I've actually just finished doing the testing for the car, so I know all the cars that are fast down the straight at Mulsanne. I know them all. There's a couple of surprises in there, by the way. I'll tell you, this is not a recommendation for the race on Monday, but the Alpha 4C in Group 4 is surprisingly fast down the straight. That's all I'll say. I was shocked when I jumped in it, and I was like, really? That's a surprise that it goes as fast as that down the straight. Uncle Pom Pom, how you doing? Back in hospital, watching a Womble stream. I hope all was well, Pom Pom. Hope it's nothing too serious, but glad we can provide you with some entertainment while you're there. Demo as well, welcome to the stream, Demo. Make sure I've not missed anyone. Didn't miss anyone coming, I don't think I did. Arkies is in luck mode. Hey, Wynn's in the stream as well. How you doing there, Wynn? Good to see you. Don't think I've seen you doing too much racing this week. You might be giving a bit more speed down the straight than you might think, Max. You'd think the Jaguar would be quicker down the straight than what it is, but take a wee look at something. Yeah, the Citroen's okay down the straight as well. There's 4 cars I think will be competitive above everything else. Did you race today, Wind? Must just be on at different times from you. Must just be on at different times. I seen you racing on early on in the week, so I did, but I haven't seen you like the last few days. Right, what's that going to do here? Tyres were actually alright, weren't they, for the end of the race? They were not too bad at all. Damien's certainly making that GTR work at the moment, so he is. Done a mid 53 in the race with the Vantage, yeah. Oh, nice. I've done very little driving in that car in Gran Turismo 7 in total. I believe it's a good acceleration. Right, we'll go in again. What am I doing here? Yeah, let's go in here. I'm not even sure I could do a mid 53 in qualifying with a Group 2 car, to be honest with you. Mid 53 in the race, I mean, I've seen a few drivers doing 53s to be fair, but not too many. J-Birds, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining as a member as well, J-Birds. I got your comment earlier on today. I was looking at it. But yeah, thank you very much for joining as a member, J-Birds. Welcome to the members only content, and yeah, you're more than welcome to come and join some lobbies once we're doing them. So yeah, your manufacturer. Well, the GTR 5 times faster than the Porsche, you reckon? I think that's only for people who can drive it properly, to be fair. A lot of people struggling, certainly I do anyway, but yeah, you see the odd person just being unbelievably quick in the GTR. Well, apologies, Pom Pom, if I forgot. I do apologise. No, I've not picked my manufacturer yet. I haven't picked my manufacturer yet. I usually pick it on about 10 minutes before the first race is due to go. Hugo. I usually pick I'll probably pick Jaguar. I usually pick Jaguar as my my manufacturer. Max is in the Porsche, B-Racer's back, Muscafi's in. Bula up in P1. It's going to be pretty rapid up there, isn't it? User 123, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You've been getting smashed into in Daily B. It's been a rough week. I haven't touched Daily B. I very rarely do any Daily B any week. But yeah, I could see that one was going to be messy anyway, that's for sure. I think a few folk have said that. With Daily SB. I think there's good racing to have as well. Oh, you used to be caught. I didn't know that, Pom Pom. I didn't know you were calling. Honestly, I don't think I've ever kind of picked up on that. So yeah, I do remember. I remember you telling me when your username was Colin. I honestly didn't realise you were the same person. I must have missed that whenever it came up. Alex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But it makes sense, because I did actually wonder where Colin had gone. I was kind of thinking that the other day. Hey, well, my Porsche's a bit lively today. He's just so good, isn't he? He's just too good. That's squirrely. It was ambitious, to be fair. It was ambitious. But let's not give these world champions it easy. Is it? Not sure why the car decided to go all the way out there. is not going as planned. Just for racing though, eh? Hectic stuff. Nope, can't do that now. It's a 3-second penalty if I went in there. May as well follow the Porsche expert and get some tips there on how to drift it anyway. I think I faked myself more than anything else. Here you go. That was not me. I said I definitely never touched Max there. 100% sure. Did I come to a conclusion with the lack of pace the other day? I think what happened, Demo, right, was... I think I had kind of false illusions about the FT1. I think the sort of the night before I kind of just... I'd done a race in it, and the lap times were good. Maybe I was just driving really well that race, or maybe the track was quick or something, but it kind of put this illusion into my head that I could kind of hang with the Porsches in the FT1. And I think what it was, I just had a really good race in it, rather than it actually being that competitive. So I think, yeah, it was just a little bit of the car not being good enough and just me getting more and more frustrated as the stream went on. So I think that's what happened. Sure they put racing mediums in my car. Yeah, scratch those lessons. Cheers and cry at the end of the race. Well, this would need to save tyres we can push now. But we've lost so much time battling in those hard laps that maybe struggle to get back into this in any way. Yeah, no, don't bother, David. Don't bother. I like the livery I've got on this, to be fair. I'm not meaning to go so wide on that corner. The post just seems to naturally do it. I would love them to kind of fix the chicane so you have to drive it properly. It feels wrong just kind of cutting it as much as what you do, but you kind of have to. If I was PD, I'd be like, right, send us in clips of all your kind of track limits, concerns, you know, and make it part of a big update to get all that sort of stuff fixed. Hey, doing loud, welcome to the stream. Disappointing finish to that lap. We were 4 temps up at one point. Yeah, make or break, yeah. Good Racing 97 Supra. Going bitty better. So we're starting to catch this guy in front pretty quickly. He pitted at lap 1 to 2 in front, so the last 2 laps are not going to be a lot of fun for them. We can actually catch them and do anything about it. Different story. If there's any more for us in this one, I'm not sure. Niles and Dwayne, welcome to the stream, nice to have yous. Well, I went wide there, isn't it? I knew they were going to kind of try and fight that. The P8's really struggling now. I think we'll be on them. By the end of the lap. Oh, the weaving. Weave. Nice to just turn up and pick both their pockets, so it would, wouldn't it? Mustang as well. It's a brave choice. I can respect that. And we picked 2 pockets. We have arrived. I'd have had that there. Bloody Mustang was too slow round the corner. Bloody Mustang borked me big time there. Ah, it was quite annoying because we had the German round the outside and we just had a face full of Mustang and could do absolutely nothing about it. Ah. Not bad though, not bad. Enjoyable. Enjoyable. Lots of fast drivers still in here, so the top 6 are really, really fast drivers. We're always going to struggle to live with them. Good fun that one, that was good fun. 55 people in and we're only at 21 likes, folks. If you feel like doing a Womble a favour and hitting that like button, I'd appreciate it very much. It was good racing, Hugo. It was good driving from everyone. The Oreo Mustang liveries everywhere. That went badly. I know, I did wonder for a split second if I'd hit you off, Max, but I don't think I did. I think you took a bit of a weird line into the corner and I think you just got that kind of classic Porsche understeer. Cheers loud, appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed it. You're going to try and beat your horrendous race seed time that you're feeling at least a little bit better. I'm sure it's not that bad, Henry. Let's take a look at Henry's horrendous race seed time. Apologies if I missed anyone coming into the stream. Glasgow, I did see Glasgow. Apologies for missing you coming in. Welcome along though. Hope you're well. Before you were done with the corn, so looked away, Villa had come from behind me. To make it 0-0, how'd you do that, Max? How'd you come from behind twice to make it 0-0 for the second time? That's an interesting game of football you're watching. How you doing, Tonic? You coming in for a few races? Honestly, it's not much easier in the Porsche, to be fair. It's they're pretty fast, the lobbies. Pretty fast lobbies still. That was a good race though, I enjoyed that. Let's see how bad it is. $54.1, certainly not to be sniffed at, that's for sure. Given that Del Boy's in a 54.0. These boys are on 53.9, so I definitely don't think a 54.1's bad, that's for sure. Alright, VAR saved them twice. I get you now. I get you now. Cheers, Glasgow. Right, let's go and see if we can do an oil change. I'm absolutely bursting for a pee though. Right. Priorities, folks. Priorities. I'm absolutely bursting. I've set a lap that's kind of starting me in about 10th place, Tonic. It's just a reasonable lap on the hard tyres, so that's all I've done. Right, I need to go for a pee, folks. Bursting. Right, I've got my spinach here. What can go wrong now? What can go wrong now? Diabetic womble never out the bog. I used to have joked about it for years. I think I might actually be diabetic, Glasgow, but I've never been tested. What am I trying to do here? Right, a wee quick oil change. I can do oil changes now, folks. I uninstalled the game and reinstalled it, and it allowed me to start doing oil changes again. So, well, a bit of a weird bug yesterday. So we can go through the full maintenance part of our car now. Neil, welcome to the stream. Right, let's catch up here. Really enjoyed race B this week, made some huge DR gains. Atlanta's quickly became your favourite track. Nice to hear, Pom Pom, nice to hear. I do like the track myself, to be fair, but I enjoyed the Group 4 race. That was the GTWS one. That was a good race, I enjoyed that. It's a good track, definitely a good wee track. The Womble bladder, indeed. Right. Oh, sugar. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, if you're jumping on Tonic, it's still, the races are still very, very competitive. You know, you'll need to be doing 54s to get like a top 7, top 6, top 7. You'll need to start doing 54s. Absolutely, Pom Pom. It's got one of those corners, hasn't it? It's got a couple of corners actually that are penalty heaven. Oh, pardon me. Right, it's not getting any easier by the looks of it. Be racer in the Suzuki, Max is in his Huracan, he likes that. Got Tonic right behind me, Muscafi just in front of me. A couple of Corvettes up here, I like that choice. I like that. Nadim in the BRZ, I think he's going to regret that one, to be fair. Thanks for popping in, Dwayne, appreciate it. Have a nice evening. No worries, Henry. Good luck. Good luck setting your new time. Cheers for the good luck, folks. I know. I've always wondered that myself, Max. Why do they show the Nordschleife when it's the GP track? Laziness. Laziness from them to not kind of give it two separate screens. traffic jam here. Just stopped. Actually, just that BRZ just stopped. Quite a good start as well. Think he's regretting that yet. I could have told him that car's awful round here. Actually, I was going to pit there, I was too busy saving the car though. Olaf, how you doing, mate? This is the problem with not pitting lap 1 though, isn't it? You're not just losing a couple of seconds, you lose 4 or 5 seconds because of the fighting. And yeah, you've got better tyres at the end, but you lose so much time in the kind of preceding laps that you don't have enough laps to make up. Try some kind of overcut here, this just isn't working out. The race is the Romax. Must have been another VAR decision. That's what I thought, Demo. Yeah, not really fighting. You still lose time though, because you're kind of having to brake. Even though it looks like cars are not fighting, you still definitely lose time, because you've got to just be more careful in the braking zones, and you don't get on the throttle quite as early. See where we are though. Don't need past these two though. Oh. I like the track, Olaf, I do like the track. I'm not so sure about the race. I'm not really enjoying the race that much. I don't know the last time I actually had some kind of clean air in a race that, you know, actually set some pace, you know. Just can't do anything behind this guy there. If I do get close, he'll just park at the apex. So much time. Getting caught by the BRZ behind here. Why are you so slow on the apex there? This is the first race I've really thought the dirt air's a problem, I'll be honest with you. Because the car is just so hard to drive behind somebody. We're going 1.3 seconds slower than we can do here. And I feel like I can do absolutely nothing about it. Especially if you're going to stop at the apex, boomer. Out the way. I'll go and overtake the Scaffy for you. You're closer to him. Go with the corner car. This is annoying. Ah. Oh. Well, it was unorthodox, but we made it work. We scared him out the way. I don't blame him, because he must have thought I was going to carry it into the side of him. Because he thought I was out of control, and he was right, I was out of control. And so he took avoiding action, so I didn't hit him. But we managed to save the car. Complete the overtake. Will do. $59 people in watching. Thank you very much for your company this Saturday afternoon. If you're new or you're just lurking, do say hello in chat. You'll find the chat a friendly place. The most aggressive thing on this channel is me. All the guys in the chat are dead friendly. One here. Short line. Me making overtakes. Let's see if we can still do a half decent lap on these tyres. Not that corner like that we won't. The 10th place curse. See you later, Arkeys. Wally Pie as well. Welcome to the chat. It's a lot of curb. Will that be okay? I don't know. Aye, when you're doing your fastest lap on 6 lap old tyres, it says it all. I wonder what Tori got up to. He must be on P6, I don't think he's behind me. I mean, the results are not what I'm looking for, but we've had some good racing the last couple of races. We've had some good racing. I don't know, Toric must have binned it after his pit stop or something. I mean, as I said, you know, I prefer to be kind of sort of fighting up maybe for the top 6, but we have had some good racing, so we can't grumble too much. We can't grumble too much. McFearless, how you doing? Ah, yeah. Alex is talking about the lack of cockpit view, I'm pretty sure. What was McFearless asking? When did you switch back to bonnet cam? Yeah. A few weeks back, McFearless. I was struggling too much for competitiveness in cockpit view. It was... so I just wanted to kind of... I wanted to know myself if it was making that much of a difference. Sometimes I think it hasn't made that much of a difference going back to bonnet cam, and then other times I do. But once we get the PSVR 2, it will be blooming cockpit view heaven, so it will. I never grumble, Niles. I never. It's just the natural Scottish demeanour. It's just that natural Scottish demeanour. Wonder what happened with these two. Did they decide to play bumper cars? For consecutive, what? I did get top 5 with the Suzuki. Yeah. To be fair, Gallo should be kind of stomping all over. That's kind of drivers with his ability, no matter what car he's in. Yeah, Olav, I'm getting him the VR. Yeah, you too, Muscafi. Good racing the last couple of races, mate. Good racing. Respect to you for sticking with cockpit view. I've kind of abandoned that a little bit, so no, respect to you sticking with it, because I know how difficult that is. I can respect, you know, the sort of the disadvantage you're putting yourself at by driving in cockpit view. Let's check out this Iron Brew livery for the Porsche then. So David will stop pestering me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to PSVR 2. Not just for Gran Turismo 7 though. I'm looking forward to just the full VR experience. Some of the other games as well. Hopefully there'll be some good games come down the pipeline as well. Right, this is where I show my complete lack of knowledge on how to find stuff. Right, my page. Friends. Find Dangerous Dave, I think it is, that I'm looking for. He's there. I shall add it to my collection. If I win another Porsche, I'll definitely put it on it. That's very nice though, I do like it. It's a good livery. Got some you've got some good praise there from the chat as well, David. Got a wheel for your birthday this week. Not, I can't try to see what your name is. Notarji. That's what I'll call you, Notar. We'll just go for Notar. What type of wheel did you get? Let us know what type of wheel you got in the chat. Why is that bloody thing dead again? Name's right, Marblin. My controller dies more than anything else in the world, I think. Right, let's get back in the race. Controls life's matter. Let's see if we can quickly do a low 55 on the hard. Oh, that's not what I meant to do it. Oh, nice. You got the G Pro. Nice one, mate. Nice. Very nice, isn't it? I like my G Pro. I like it a lot. Hope you're having a good time with it. If you need any help with it in terms of settings, then let me know. because I'm not sure this. I need to do that. I need to go into that video actually and update my settings for the wheel. There was somebody the other day who was having a bit of trouble with GT7 settings, and I gave him my settings, and he found the wheel much better once he put them on. So if you're having any problems with settings, Notar, then let us know and I'll let you know what I'm running. You can give it a wee try. Yeah, I mean, it's... people don't realise how much hard work it is driving one of these wheels. I don't just mean like a direct drive wheel, any wheel. If you've got kind of quite strong force feedback, it is literally a workout. You're lost in dialing in your G-Pro. What I did, I mean, I initially kind of just came up with my own settings, but I actually went on to Logitech's page, and they've got recommended settings for every game, so they do, or just about every game that's compatible. So I put in the recommended settings from them, and then sort of dialed it to my taste from that point. But the recommended settings are pretty decent. They are pretty decent. Will it make you faster? Probably not, probably not. It will increase your enjoyment, but I don't think it won't necessarily make you faster. There's no, there's definitely no guarantees of that. I'm honest. I honestly think I'd be just the same speed on a G29. I really do. G29, even with the kind of the standard Logitech pedals, I'm pretty sure I'd be just the same kind of speed. The limiting factor for me, my setup is me. I'm the limiting factor. Welcome to the stream though, Rose Sim Racing. Nice to see you. Yeah, using the settings on their page and they feel pretty decent, yeah. Yeah, but I don't think I'm any more consistent either, Rose, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think I was always quite consistent in any wheel that I've had. I don't think I'm any more consistent. It just feels better. It just, you know, the enjoyment I get out of this wheel over the previous wheels I've had is worth it. But in terms of making me faster, I don't think it's had any real impact. You're on a G-Pro stuff slow. You still love it. Exactly true, exactly. That's it. Wide. I've not got my radar on as well. Oh, sorry, Max. I had no idea he was there. I was too busy looking at the cars in front of me. Well, we're a terrible starter, it would seem. Bring back the old rolling starts where I don't have to worry about people trying to overtake me in lap 1. Actually, should have pitted there and then passed him and then got his penalty. That made more sense. Like a wee bit of open track here, so let's see what we can do. Car's awful today. As in this race, the car feels awful. Yeah, the Merc does seem pretty good there, but people just see Porsches on the leaderboard crash dango. Yeah, I've seen some people doing really well in the Merc. A very messy opening lap, Hugo. Very, very messy opening lap. That's what you missed. Yeah, you know, because so many people are pitting earlier, David, the medium hard strategy is actually quite good. It can actually be quite good. Yeah, I'm the same, Crash. I like being different, but today, very often, I'll use different cars. So once again, we're just going to be in dirty air the whole race. Car feels awful. Cheers, Tonic. I think you're quicker though. I don't think you really had to do that. Is that a BRZ pitted jet? Awful. Absolutely awful last two corners. So much understeer. I thought it gained so much time on me. Awful lap as well, 55.5, come on. I've absolutely no grip. Car's pretty terrible. I feel better in the warm tyres in the last race. A bit better now. It's almost like my car takes 3 laps to warm the tyres up sometimes. there's anyone to jump here. His tyres are going. He's definitely not doing any tyre saving. Given he pitted on lap 1. Don't have any tyres left driving like that. So we get up to the BRZ, we're fighting for a P7. The BRZ shouldn't struggle on tyres, just struggle with pace. Tyres any good? So hard to get close to somebody. So hard. Shredded one tyres here. I'll definitely take a P7. You get the car in to the angle, you hit the accelerator, and it's just like, nope. You have absolutely no front aero. Absolutely brutal. Ah, come on, you blocked the track. That's annoying. He blocked it. That was deliberate, by the way. He blocked the track there when he lost the car deliberately. Deliberately blocked the track so I couldn't go up the inside. Pretty sure that was a deliberate move. He does, Hugo, he does. I think we would have got past him quite easily, to be honest with you, because, you know, if we could get past the Dutch driver, I think we would have got past the BRZ quite easily. Well done, Nadim, well done. Yeah, respect to you for going in it again after the first race. Well, you know, as I said, we're not getting the results we want, but at least we've got some racing going on, haven't we? You know, we're constantly involved in something. So, if nothing else, it's quite entertaining. Yeah, I want better than a P9. I think we may have to say a qualifying time. What have we got? 2 races left. I think we're going to have to sort of move up the grid a little bit here. Exactly what I'm just saying, Tonic. Exactly what I'm saying. I just don't think it's viable, is it? It's just too hard then to sort of work your way by people. Yeah, I'm going to set a lap time. I mean, it'll not be particularly quick, but if we can kind of move up to maybe P7, P8. You need to stop sliding about, Max. Right, let's do a couple of laps on the medium tyres, then chill. I didn't notice what he was in, Hugo. Didn't even notice what he was in. How you doing there? next week's track, oh I went in there way too hot, is Le Mans with no chicane and Group 4 cars. Looking to the stream no shiny. In the Beetle. Tube. Oh, screwed the end of this lap up, that's for sure. We'll go banzai through here. Definitely a 54.5 easily in this lap. You remember that thing, it's so much quicker to the first part of that tight. A 54.3 is alright. That'll certainly move us up the grid, won't it? That'll certainly move us up the grid. Wonder what Tonic's done. Things be. 1 minute to the next race. Let's just sit and cool down a little bit. 56 people in. Thank you very much for joining me this Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. If you're in the UK or Europe, I appreciate it. Could be some crazy time in the morning or the middle of the night or night time elsewhere in the world. Yeah, that's what I did my first lap, Tonic. Then we did a 54.3. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Do appreciate it. Yeah, that'll be mid-pack, Tonic. Yeah, that'll be mid-pack. I think I went a wee bit too quick for what I was intending. I reckon we'll be in the top 6 now. But yeah, as I said, appreciate your company. Hopefully you're enjoying the racing. Couple more races to go as well. Yeah, let's try and get a couple of strong results to finish, hopefully. Oh, I wonder if a podium might be out the cards. Depends. Depends. Don't think we'll get the pace for a podium, but you never know. There's not really been a crazy race yet, has there? Where kind of lots of people have been binning it and stuff. It's got to happen at some point. Oh, wins an advantage. I only managed to move up to P9, Tonic. I thought that'd have been... Oh, right, yeah. Hard tyres. I know. I think the race mate just got a little bit stronger. Motov's in at the back. Motov comes into the chat sometimes, so he does. Yeah, also we got... Yeah, definitely. I think the top 5 might be out of reach, certainly on pace, so we'll look to try and get in the top 6 here. But we're 4 little likes away from the 50, folks. If you're feeling generous and fancy getting in the like marker over the 50 total, that would be nice. I would appreciate it. Only if you think the stream deserves it, though. You can't be giving these likes out unless you think the stream deserves it. Podium, nosebleed territory. Yeah, if we get a podium, Alex, we'll just end it. We'll just end it. Yeah, you've cursed that, Hugo. You've cursed me there. Remember, I'm awful on the first lap, but we do have a Mustang behind me, so... I appreciate... I always like to see people in different cars. That used to be me, before I became the meta slave. Well, I've been absolutely reamed from behind. Oh, I've been hit again. What are these people doing? What is that all about? Awful. Cleaner at the back, so it is. This German looks a bit crazy. 5-second penalty for his troubles. Oh, this guy, man, he is an absolute... This German, honestly. My car broken? I think of him. Yeah, how one guy can ruin the... And he's left now as well. He's the driver that's left. Somebody move that cone. Where's the stewards? If only there was some kind of system, Niles, that could do that. He defending fresh here, he's just making us all go very slow. See, I want to pit, but I just don't want, there's no point me pitting when there's like, I'm just coming out behind another driver, so that's annoying that, because I'm going to keep hitting that going until I get rid of it. That's terrible. In fact, that's the German there, he's not quit. Still in the race. Yeah, he's still around. This is just the worst race ever strategically, honestly. There's just nothing you can do from the back. Oh dear. Yeah, you know, David, I'm definitely going towards that option of starting on the mediums. We shouldn't have been in this position though. It was just because we get hammered at the start. I got a penalty. I tried to go in really fast. Oh, I'm bored of this one. I'm bored of this race now. Yeah, you cursed us at him big time. There's nothing we can do now because we get kind of fecked over at the start. And we stay out because there's no point patting in behind these drivers. And then we pick up a penalty. It's just, this is where we're stuck. Because everybody else is pitting on lap 1, Alex, so... if you pit behind, you're just stuck behind the driver in front of you, so you've got to try and do something a little bit different. I can easily do the 1.9, but... you kind of come to the end of lap 1 and then the driver that you've been kind of hustling the whole lap pits in front of you and you're like, well... I'll gain no undercut by pitting behind that driver because they'll just hold me up. And then loads of people pit on lap 2, so it's the same problem there, so you end up pitting on lap 3 to just try and have better tyres at the end. I mean, we'll be fighting with all these drivers at the end, but you know, we shouldn't really be down here. That German screwed me. A 5-second penalty and then tried to, I don't know what he was trying to do. But we'll keep going, we don't give up. Just try to get an overtake done, it's just... You can't. Honestly, buddy, come on. Moving about in the corners. He was weaving about and moving about in the braking zones. I don't feel too bad about that. Didn't mean to spin him off, to be fair, but... If you're going to defend that aggressively, Hugo, don't be surprised if somebody tries to overtake that aggressively. Let's just say that was just aggressive driving on both our parts and he came off the worst. He was defending very, very aggressively, so I just decided to start attacking aggressively. It's not good on me, I know that, but you know. I thought we'd made a nice move into turn 1 and then he wanted to fight it that hard, so we fought hard and he lost, I won. Believe me, I have lost plenty of them in the past, so... no penalty, no problem. I don't think it was me that spun him off, I think he must have clipped the grass or something, I'm not sure. I'll look at the replay. Let me know in the chat, do you think I should should I let the Danish driver back through? If you think I should let him through, I'll let him back through. I'm not too bored. What are we fighting for here? A P11? It's not going to make too much difference, is it? I can wait up and let him through if we feel we need to. I always let a Danish driver through no matter what. This is named Arkies. I know, to be fair, we've kind of pulled away from him by about 5 seconds since we got past, so... Typical, eh? just got no tyres. Even this edge there. Oh! I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. I wasn't expecting it to just be in the middle of the road. Well, this has been a dirty race from Wombo. My bad sides came out in this one. Oh dear. To be fair, I'm pretty sure that droopy gouge is somebody who rammed me at the beginning of the race, so I'm pretty sure he was one of the people that clattered into me in lap 1. No harm done. No harm done, folks. Wombo grouch. I just got hammered in lap 1, twice won, so I did. In fact, 3 times I think, into turn 1, into turn 3, and then had a bit of a moment with the German driver and I now GTR out the hairpin. Still. We go again. We have to get a good result at some point. I think that's not working. But most of the races we've done wind at the back of the field has been hectic but not chaos, but in the midfield there it was just absolutely mental. Well done, no wind, bringing the win home. I don't think there's really any doubt in that, to be honest with you. Don't think there was any doubt. You got in with 1 minute 50 to go and then the nerves kicked in and you quit out. It'll never get any better, Neil, unless you just race more. Keep racing. We've all been there. Ask anyone about being nervous going into an online race. Everyone's been there. I know I was anyway. So it was the Mustang driver that hit me initially. He went into the back holes. I mean, it wasn't a disaster. We kind of... Oh, it was the German driver, I guess, so he hit me. He's going to, I think he kills the Mustang up here. Oof. Then he gets... a bit of a weird one, actually. maybe even blame that on me a little bit, but it didn't work out for me, did it? See, I don't like the way he squeezed me to the apex there when I went for the move after I've already gone for it. Then he reacts. Look at this. I mean, I've already gone for the move and he reacts by just turning into us there. So I was like, alright, okay, if that's how we're playing it, I'll have to get aggressive with this guy to get past him. Let's see what happened down here. Let's see if it was a murder. I mean, you hate to say it, I always hate drivers who use this as an excuse, but he has turned into me here, hasn't he? Would you agree? You know, we are there and he's just turned across the front of our car. We're on the apex. Can't go any closer to the curb than what we are there, so he's turned across us there. Then he's hit the grass and he's spun out, so I don't think there's anything wrong in that. I don't think we did anything wrong there. You could argue that this is a little bit of an ambitious move, but I think we've got the car in enough of a position to at least and that's what's ultimately put him on the dirt and spun out. So don't get me wrong, the two of us were certainly getting into it. You know, there wasn't that much mercy being given at that point between us, but I think his demise and going off the track was ultimately all his own doing. But I'm not going to deny that the red mist had descended a little bit in that one. I was getting a little bit pushy, a little bit aggressive. Let's go again. He was mad German, yeah. Yeah, maybe the red mist just descended on the German as well. I mean, let's be honest, he'd been pushed around a good bit as well, so he's possibly just kind of hit the point of no return. Right, time for a quick pee, folks. Back in a minute. Change the tyres. How are we looking in this one? Wind's back. Let's get the Spanish Armada behind them. Apex is in P11. We're up P8 in this one, folks. This is it. This is it. Lightning's in at the back. Our Danish friend is back. It's probably a good idea not to be anywhere near them. Yeah, you're determined to get me to start on those mediums, David, aren't you? I was thinking about it. I definitely had a wee think about it. Right. Come on. Hope to kill me into turn 1, please. Nice clean turn 1. Let me pit. It's good to see lightning racing so much now these days, isn't it? I think he's been on every evening. It's good to see. I suspect he's actually doing some testing, I reckon, for the BOP. Definitely seen a missile coming in. It wasn't anywhere near me, but somebody definitely went flying on at turn 1. Driver behind might be in mediums. Penalty for the Italian. Hey Shadow, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your racing. Let's do it then. Let's do it. So we don't end up behind Don Michaelo. Archie's back to listen to more Scottish grumble. There's been plenty of it, Hugo, been plenty of it. We're beating lightning, we're doing well. I had a really good race with lightning back in Watkins Glen in the Group 3 car, so I did. I actually worked together with him. He was in the BRZ, to be fair. I think I was in the Genesis or something, so I was pushing him on the straights, and then obviously he was really quick through the corners, and then at the end of the race he actually apologised for holding me up. I was like, that's kind of interesting, one of the best players in the world actually apologising for you, for him holding you up. That's my claim to fame. Appreciate you dropping by, Shadow. Get the early bird streams going again. People are missing them a bit. Unless it's just me that's been missing them when you've been doing them. Remember, look after these tyres. We've not done this strategy very often. Fast Jack coming. Oh, he definitely has our keys. He certainly has our total gent. Not what we meant to do. It's not what we meant to do. He's off skit. Speaking of said lightning, cracking under the pressure here of him being behind me, driving like an idiot. You go, mate. Oh, his correction's a bit dodgy though. flaps are not up to much though. You in the intro, are you, Alex? Lightning will never go for a move on you unless it's on. It's tonic there. So we've got a good gap behind the finish driver to tonic. So. We can still see lightning. It's not too bad. Not happy with the lap times admittedly. It must be a slow track. It's P. Womble, yeah. We're doing well to hold on to it, I think. That's why I'm smiling, David. We died in the chicane though. as well been somebody else with that air for a change. Daily event, we're going to be struggling to hold on for 2 laps against this guy. He's fighting the inevitable here. If he gets a sniff of a look, I won't fight because he's been so patient behind me. No, Lightning pitted lap 1, same as me. And we hold on. Say we are a premium for rear grip would be an understatement. I'm not sure how we're a personal best sector there though, that's just ridiculous, 9 laps onto the tyres. I think his tyres are struggling more than mine. Actually gaining on Lightning through the corners. He isn't a Jaguar, to be fair. Happy with this though. Happy with that. That air in my favour this time, I know, for the first time in a long time. Yeah, good result, happy with that one. This goes to show, we should maybe should be pitting lap 1 all the whole stream. No, that was a good race. Enjoyed that one. Respect to the finish driver as well. Very, very patient behind me. Very patient. So, raced that driver quite a lot. Seemed to be. What happened to you, Tony? You were in P8. Do you know what? I think I've got another one in me after that. I think that's kind of restored my motivation. We can maybe do another one. Or do we just quit on a good result? We are at the 3 hour mark, which I kind of usually tend to kind of call it a day at, but I am tempted at another one. Hey, welcome back, True. Nice to have you back. Did you miss any wins? To be fair, this feels like a win. Did you bin it, Tonic? No, like mate. Look like you're on for a solid result as well. Look like you're on for a solid result. No stopping the Spanish Armada in that one. Top 4 positions for the Spaniards. Lightning got quite close to them, to be fair. Oh! Fat cat on stream. Oh, man. Look how fat you are, cat. Say hello. Look at him. Look at that belly. Look at his belly. It's because you don't go out anymore, isn't it? You don't go chasing mice and bats and stuff anymore. Do you? Do you? Doesn't go out anymore, so you just get fatter and fatter and fatter. You honestly weighs a ton. You weigh a ton, don't you? You weigh a ton. What? Oh, do a workout with him. You're alright, aren't you? Where can we sit you? Where can we sit you so you're on stream? Oh, right. Why do I think the big boys have come out to play a bit more? I'm guessing they're maybe preparing for for the proper season, which will be starting soon. But I think, I like to think maybe a lot of the big boys are coming out to play because PD have asked them to go and test various cars, because whenever you see them, they're always driving, or very often driving, obscure cars. So I'm hoping they're just testing the car to try and get the BOP sorted. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Right, I'm going to do one more, folks. One more. Because, why not? We'll go and change the oil first. We'll do some tickets. Let's do some tickets. People love tickets. What have we got? We've got some 4 stars. I need some money back anyway. I spent over 1 million credits on bloody tyres today, do you know that? I was going through all the Group 4 cars. Even an orange cat. I was going through all the Group 4 cars, and while I was doing it I was just buying tyres for them all. Honestly, see, by the end of it, I'd spent over 1 million credits on tyres. I got an engine for a Lamborghini Aventador. Yippee-ki-yay. This is all very disappointing. I mean, that barely pays for a set of intermediates. Oh, here we go. We'll get the $500,000 in this one. 100%. I know nothing. Right, let's change the oil. One more. Are you after that one, True? If I could send it to you, I would. If there was some way of sending these things to people, which would be a nice little feature, I would 100% do it. Right, I'm going to go and get a wee drink, folks, while we wait on this one load. So, one more race. Thank you very much for everyone who's joined me over the course of this stream. Through the good times and the bad. There has been some of both. But we'll do one more race, and then we'll call this race. We'll wrap this one up for the week, as I don't think we'll be back tomorrow. And then I'll have a wee think about maybe doing some open lobbies tomorrow. But if I don't do any open lobbies tomorrow, I'm basically working 9 days in March and February and March, so there'll be plenty of time for some open lobbies come February and March. As I said, I'm only working 9 days out of 60, so you can expect to see plenty of me sitting in this seat moaning about things in general. Bit of PSVR 2 as well. Yeah, so yeah. Lots of daily racing, GTWS, PSVR 2, open lobbies. We're going to push pretty hard come February and March, so plenty content coming up. Should be good. Should be good. Right. Didn't get time to go and get a drink, did I? Too busy talking shite. Yeah, we're on P5 in this one. Whoa, is the podium on? Is the podium on? Apex is in. I wonder. Do we start this one on... Where's lightning? In the F-type again. I wonder, do we... Oh, I'm tempted to start this one, but I'm not doing it. I was going to do it, but I'm not doing it. Right, this one's got potential. He said confidently before being rear-ended into turn 1 by DJ Olive. Yeah, you too, Tonic, you too. I've no idea, where'd you brake when you start P5? I don't know. 50 metre board. There we give it a go. Spanish Civil War up ahead. Going for it! Short turn car. What do we do here? What do we do from here? We stay out. ERM driver will pass us anyway, he'll be too fast, so him getting the undercut on us is not a disaster. I think we'll pit at the end of this lap. German behind me is on mediums. What I don't need him doing is interfering with me in any way. Don't like Germans interfering with me. Corner. Followed that with a pretty decent corner look. Panic. What do we do here? Panic. Okay. Finish driver's staying out for another lap. We'll get jumped here by the ERM driver, I would imagine. Wonder where Lightning's going to be. We know Lightning will have pitted at the beginning of lap 1, so how far behind us is he going to be? Looks like Tonic pitted as well. Oh, we do need to get ahead of Tonic. Nah, we're good. 27 seconds, we're alright. Interesting. The driver with the older tyres has got ahead. Who's a favourite Tonic? Cost Lightning at least 2 seconds. Second gear, going better. We've got Lightning 6.2 seconds behind us. Could do with a wee buffer. Oh, what's this? What's going on up here? So the difference in this one is by the time Lightning catches us, and he will catch us, he's not going to be on great tyres, and we're going to have better tyres at that point than him, so we'll definitely have to be fighting him this time, let's put it that way. The Spanish drivers are gone though. I mean, if they are genuine ERM drivers, then it's not really a surprise. They tend to be pretty swift. I think so. In the meantime, Neil, in the meantime, what I really need to do is get my Australian and US accounts sorted, and then I could just drive in cockpit view in them. I think that's what I'll do going forward. Get them sorted, and then we can drive cockpit view in those accounts. I've done that 54 that I've been looking for. Let's see if we can do it in this one. It's probably our best chance to do it in this lap. Because I know it's a bit of a dilemma for me, because I know some people like the cockpit view, but the reality is that I think since I've kind of went back to bonnet view, I feel the streams are maybe doing a little bit better. So I don't know if that's had something to do with it, so it's a bit of a conundrum for me. I do think people like to be able to see when they're watching a stream. There we go. We always had that in our locker. Most people are kind of going to be, you know, people like to watch a view, somebody playing a view that's maybe they've got sort of relation to as well. And obviously not many people playing cockpit view, so alternate lap and lap, yeah. I think the creaking's the chair. Bad corner. Rubbish. I'm not totally sure that's true, Pom Pom. And most people, I think it's a kind of, I don't know, some people might be here to watch me. Most people are here to watch Gran Turismo. I think more people watch a stream for the game rather than the streamer, in my opinion. All streamers use bonnet cam. We use a dark livery so you can see the HUD. That's a good point, by the way, Demo. If there's any consolation, I can't see my tyre wear either. I'll remember that for the future. I don't have too many white cars, to be fair. Dark. It's an interesting one, isn't it? The kind of game versus the streamer. I mean, Tidgley's probably my favourite kind of Gran Turismo streamer, but I don't watch him when he's if he's doing ACC, because I don't have any interest in the game. So if he's playing ACC, I don't watch him. I don't watch his ACC videos. But given the choice of anyone playing Gran Turismo 7, I would watch Tidgley. Why you'll see most streamers will not really change what game they're playing, or certainly they won't change the genre, that's the word I'm looking for, yeah. Gabbing away too much here, letting one of the greatest Gran Turismo players of all time sneak back up on me. Yeah, you're definitely not, you know, I think you have to be interested. Oh. Yeah, let's just bring this one home. Oh, lightning's binned it. Oh, jeez. It was horribly close to binning it myself. That's a direct drive save, as I call it. Yeah, you're not going to watch somebody, I don't think most people are going to watch somebody play a game they don't really have any interest in. I guess, you know, if you're interested in sim racing, then if that streamer's kind of playing different racing games, then it's different. No, cheers, no tar. My actual favourite streamer is not even a Gran Turismo streamer. My favourite streamer is a guy on Twitch who plays World of Tanks. I mean, I used to play loads of World of Tanks. So his name's Quickie Baby. He plays World of Tanks on Twitch. He's probably the biggest Twitch World of Tanks streamer out there. And I just like the way he streams it. I think he's super knowledgeable in the game. He's quite funny. He can be grumpy sometimes. He can get a little bit mad at his teammates, you know, so he's very entertaining. He gets a lot of hate, to be fair. He gets a lot of hate from the community, sort of World of Tanks community, but for me 100% he's the most knowledgeable and the best person to watch playing that game. I don't even play it anymore. It's going to be a P4 barren disaster. Hard to keep up with the chat here. You look once we're done, as long as we don't die through the chicane. But that's a P4, and I'm happy with that. I am happy with that, and we're just gabbing away at the end as well, so. Yeah, fair enough, Pom Pom, fair enough. But no, thanks for the nice words there, Notar, I appreciate it. Omega's in Oz, so streams at 7 AM. I don't know if I'm 100% familiar with who you're talking about. Obviously I know Flash. I know Flash. Is World of Tanks any good? If you like tanks, then yeah, it's a good game. Cheers, Tonic. Not too bad, P8 from the back as well. We can say we beat Lightning. Yes, we beat Lightning. Now, World of Tanks is a good game. It's very addictive and it's very rage-induced. I had to stop playing it because it made me so angry. That's why I stopped playing it. Yeah, that's why I had to stop playing World of Tanks, because it can just infuriate you so much. And you can see watching me here, I've got a wee bit of a temper going when it comes to games. Always have done. So yeah, I had to stop playing that. But thank you for the GGs, everybody. I'm very happy with that result. I'm glad Lightning decided to bin it, because he was... I think we'd weathered the storm, to be fair. I think he got to about 2.5 seconds behind us and then stopped really gaining. Because his tyres died, obviously. He pitted on lap 1. So I think we would have held on to the P4 from him, to be fair. But we're going to wrap it up there, folks. Thank you very much for your company today. And we got there in the end with the results. I'll probably know who he is, true. I've probably watched him or seen him before, and the name's just not really ringing a bell. You got a pit penalty and you think Lightning did as well. I did wonder why we're so far behind. I had a hunch that something must have happened when he's came out and he's were 6 seconds behind me. Well, thanks very much, Neil. Thanks very much. But right, folks, that's 3.5 hours, 7:30 as I said, thank you very much for your company. What are you doing, Wheel? Could you stop doing it? Whatever you're doing, turn you off. You're misbehaving. But yeah, thank you very much for your company this Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, or whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Good fun racing. Obviously, quite frustrating at the back when you're kind of just stuck in traffic, but it's entertaining to watch, I think. And we got some decent results at the end there. A P6 and a P4 to finish up with. So, and we got the 54 we were looking for in the last race when we actually concentrated and focused for a lap. We got the 54 that I wanted. But yeah, thank you very much to Got Max Power and Tonic who came in racing with us. Muscafi as well. Muscafi was in the chat. We had a good racing with Muscafi early on as well. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekend. I think it's quite an interesting race coming up next week as well. Plus we've got the GTWS at Daytona in the Mazda 787B. That's going to be interesting to say the least. So yeah, we'll be streaming the GTWS and definitely streaming some of the Le Mans race as well. So join me for that if you can. But once again, thank you very much for your company. Thank you very much for all the likes, all the positive chat, and good stuff like that. As I said, never any bother in the chat. You guys never fall out. There's never anybody trolling or anything. So no, can't really ask for much more than that, can I? But yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks, and I shall catch up with you next week. Or maybe tomorrow. There is still a slim chance of some open lobbies tomorrow. But I'll let you know in the morning if that is what's my plan is to do some open lobbies in the evening. But yeah, thank you very much once again. Catch you later, folks. Bye bye.